Good rising, great awakenings. Yes, I want to apologize to some of you who are asking me when am I going to go live again, and the truth is I simply do not know. Yeah, but I will be going live again, but I don't have a schedule at this time. However, I also wanted to apologize for not making time to post clips from the past 3 live streams, which were pretty powerful for me. So I'm planning to get to that this weekend. So that's why I'm not going live again, because I need to process some of the things that came up. So one of the things that came up is the schedule for the Mounds visits. So the next one will be the next one will be at the end of March for the actual New Year, which is April 1st, what they call April Fool's Day. It's the real New Year. It's a few days after the equinox. Well, 10 or 8 days after the equinox, 8 days after the equinox. So I'll be going to Indianapolis Mounds with my family. So that'll be more of a private trip. And if we have enough time, I will do the spiral dance medicine wheel ceremony from there. Then June 22nd will be at the summer solstice for the Serpent Mound in Ohio. And I've talked about the Netflix special, Ancient Apocalypse, where they talk about the mounds. And that's the one where the serpent swallows the sun at sunset. So I like to be there for that. And then I was studying some videos by We Know the Truth Now. He was talking about the hero twins. And so that led me to find the hero twins and its connection to Gemini. So I started looking for a mound that was connected to the hero twins, and I found so I could visit while something's going on during Gemini. I haven't decided if I'm going to go while the sun is in Gemini or when the full moon is in Gemini. I want to be able to see Gemini, so that would be when it's a crescent moon in Gemini. So I'm going to be looking for that, and that's when I would go there. So then I started thinking, well, my equinox plans have changed, so I am going to be in Chicago for the spring equinox. There's lots of mounds around here, so I started to look up mounds. And the first thing I found was the Confederate mounds at the Oakwood Cemetery, which is right by my house, which is in a black, quote-unquote, black neighborhood. And it's listed as Hyde Park. It's the Hyde Park Township, but it's not the neighborhood of Hyde Park. And so that's where a lot of prominent, original Americans are buried. And then I've learned that it was founded right before the Civil War, and that all these Confederate soldiers were moved there and interred there, and it was built by wealthy former Confederate soldiers living in Chicago, who were the ones that run everything. So yeah, we're gonna go, my friend and I, we're gonna write a song about this and go make a video. So that's part one. I don't want the videos to be too long. So that's the first thing I wanted to say about the next mound that I will be visiting in Chicago. The Confederate mounds at Oakwood Cemetery, right by my house. I learned a lot about Civil War history and Illinois and Chicago just in this article about this memorial to the Confederate soldiers and their way of life right here on the South Side. So I'm going to post a link in the description, and then I'm going to have another video about actual Aboriginal American mounds in the Chicago area.